Hi there. Welcome to a new episode of Elite Software Solutions. Today, we are going to showcase our software solution which caters the property management and the real estate managers. It is called Elite Tenant Management System, in short, Elite TMS. Elite TMS is a cloud based application which automates back office and provides operational tools to property managers. It is ideal for apartment leasing, rental housing, commercial properties leasing, and enables users to track tenant information, vacancies, and leasing agreements. Elite TMS enables reporting on revenue generation and track operational cost. Why choose Elite TMS? Elite TMS is designed to efficiently and centrally manage the exhaustive list of responsibilities of property managers and owners today. It helps them to do away with their previously maintained manual system of spreadsheets, email, and document filing. The software centralizes and unifies the tools necessary for an efficient and productive business processes. Now, let us start with the demonstration of the Elite Tenant Management Software System. In order to log in into the page, you need to enter the username and password. Enter the username and password and click on sign in to enter inside the application. The user is logged on to the application, is directed to the dashboard page. Here in the dashboard page, you can find some important information regarding the application, like the units information, details with related to the payments, and reminders, and so on. Now let's explore the master menu. Inside the master menu, you can see an option called buildings. Click on the buildings option, and here you will find two options which are add new and add all buildings. So if the user wants to add a new building, just click on add new button. Once you click on the add new button, you get the option to enter all the necessary information with related to the building, like the building name, the address, location, plot number, and premise number, and click on the save option. The all buildings menu will show you the list of all the buildings that have been entered in the application. Here, as you can see, there are 7 buildings that have been added inside the application currently. Now let's move on to the second option in the masters menu, which is the unit. Here, when you click on unit, you get the option to add new units. Just click on add new unit, and here you get the option to enter the necessary information with related to the unit, like the unit number, the building, the plot number, the premise number, the DEWA number, the number of rooms, like when there is a 1 BHK or 2 BHK, you can enter the size of the unit, the type, whether it is a residential or a commercial, and also you can enter the standard rental price, and if necessary you can also enter some remarks with related to the unit, and then click on the save button to save the unit. Once you click on the all units menu, you get the list of all the unit list that has been entered in the system. It also gives you the necessary information related to the unit, along with the tenancy information, which is related to whether it is occupied or the unit is vacant. The third option in the masters menu is the option called tenants. Here you can add the new tenants in the system. To add a new tenant in the system, click on the add new button. Once you click on the add new button, you get an option to enter all the necessary information with related to the tenant. Here you can enter the name, the basic information like their email ID, telephone number, permanent address, and some statutory document information like the Emirates ID, the Emirates ID expiry date, passport number, passport expiry, and also you have an option to attach the passport copy and the Emirates copy in the system. And once you click on the update button, the system saves the tenant information in the system. The all tenants menu gives the necessary information with related to the tenants that have been entered in the system. So it gives all the necessary information which have been entered inside the master of the tenant. The software also allows the users to create different expense types related to the repairs and maintenance of the units and the building. The user can just click on the new type and he can add the type of expense which is into the operations of the units or the building. Once the rental agreement is agreed with the tenant, then the tenant check-in has to be added into the system. To add the check-in of the tenant into the system, click on the check-in option. Once you click on the check-in option, here you will be able to add the information related to the tenant. From here you can choose the tenant and choose the appropriate building, and once you click on the building, it will give you a list of all the available flats, and you need to choose the appropriate flat which needs to be allocated to the tenant, and automatically here it will pick up a reference number, and then you need to add the period of the rental agreement from and to, and also the total rent. Once you enter the total rent, then you can have the option to enter all the necessary information related to the checks that are to be released for the rent and the other services. So here you have the option to add the details. So just click on the type option here, and from here you can click on the appropriate option, whether it is the amount is being paid for the rent. You can click on the rent option, and then you can add the check details, and you can enter the different the reference details, and it will automatically, you can also enter the check number and the bank and the appropriate amount. So this way you need to break down the amount of the rent, and also if there are other things that you need to pay for, like the security deposit on the parking charges, all that information also can be added here in the same menu. And once you click on the check-in option, the tenant is checked in into the system. Once in the completion of the contract, if the tenant doesn't want to renew the contract and he wants to check out of the unit, a checkout entry has to be passed into the system. To pass the checkout entry, click on the checkout option. It will bring you to a screen like this. Here you can see the tabs, which is going to written like a checkout request. Here you can see different tabs like pending, cleared and checkout. You can click on the new request to enter the new checkout request. So just click on new request. Once you click on new request, you'll get a screen like this. Here you can choose the tenant, enter the request date, enter the checkout date, and it will also give you all the information related to the payments that we have received from the tenant with related to the rent and deposits and any other payments. It will show you the total rent, what has been received. And here you can also add if there are some expenses that have been incurred on the flat and which needs to be deducted from the deposit amount. You can add those expenses here. Here you can choose to add the expense and enter the type of expense that you have incurred, and you need to deduct that particular amount from the deposit, if any. So we can just add that expense here, and automatically it will be deducted from the final amount which is going to be payable to the tenant from the security deposit. And also here you have an option to add the different clearances needed to check out of the flat. So you can just tick on the options which are available if those criteria have been met by the tenant, and here you can mention the final remarks. And click on the save request. So once you click on the save request, it will come in the list here as on the checked out list, and here from here you have an option to print. So all the necessary details are being done, and you get a checkout report from the system itself. allows to track the different expenses incurred on the different units during the course of the rental agreement period of the tenants. So you just click on the expense tab, and here you can add new expense incurred, choose the building, choose the unit, choose the tenant, the date on which the expense was incurred as on, the type of expense, what is the amount that was incurred, click on save. So this way you get all the listing of all the different expenses that have been incurred for the building and the tenants. You can also view the expenses building wise report. To click on the expenses building wise report, and from here you can choose the appropriate building and choose the period from which you would like to view the report. And click on the search button. So from here you can see it shows you building wise and flat wise what are the other expenses that have been incurred. Now let's explore the different reports that are available from the system. To view the reports, click on the reports menu, and here you can find the different set of reports that are available in the system. Now let's explore one by one. Firstly, we will start with the building. Click on the building option. Once you click on the building option, here you will get a screen like this. Here you can choose the building, and you can choose the period from which you would like to view the report. Once you select the period, click on the search button. Once you click on the search button, it will bring you the list of the different information related to that particular period on that particular building. Here you can see the different flat details, and it will show you the total amount which was for that particular building and what was the amount that was received on that building on that particular period. Unit wise report. Click on the unit wise. Here you will be able to choose the building, choose the appropriate flat, and choose the period from which you want to view the report. And once you've chosen, click on the search button, and it will list you the details with related to that particular unit for that particular period and what was the rent that was received from the tenant. Now let's look at the tenant wise report. Click on the tenant menu. Here you will get an option to choose the tenant. Choose the tenant and click on the search button. So it will give you the basic information related to tenant, like what is his name and which flat he is having with him, and all this basic information will come here. And also you can see different details with related to his check-in from the history, like you can see the contract period from which, and also it will show you the total rent amount here, and also you can get all the information related to the payment history that he has made. So you can see all the list of all the payments that have been done. It shows you all the cleared payments and which are also the upcoming payments that are coming. So this way you can get the full information with related to the tenant from the system. The user can retrieve income report from the system. Click on the income menu. Here you will get the details of the income. Here I can choose by building or by flat or by the period. If I want to see a report for all the buildings, I click on all and I click on the filter button. So it will automatically pick up all the information related to all the buildings and show me what is the total income or what is the total expense incurred for a particular period on the buildings. Let's look at the payments report. Click on the payments menu. Here you get a list of all the payments that been received from the tenants. So here you have the option to filter by different parameters. You can filter the report by tenant, building, the unit, the status of the payment and the period. So for example, if I want to filter by building, I click on the building option and I can choose the building, and here I can choose the different parameters, whether the payment has been cleared or on hold or bounced and so on. So I click all here and then I can give the period from which I want to view the report for. Click on the filter, so it will show me all the upcoming payments and pending payments for that particular building, and also with information related to the unit and the tenant. I can export this report into Excel also. If I want to export this into PDF, I can do it into PDF. On the expenses ledger menu, to view the expenses incurred for the buildings and the flats, from here you can choose the building and have an option to choose the flat, and you can specify the period. And click on the search button. So it will mention you the details of the flat here or the expenses that have been incurred for the particular flat. The user can view all the necessary reminders from the dashboard. Here you can see the different tabs available, like notifications, ending contracts, expired contracts and checkout requests. If you click on any one of these, it will show you the list of reminders for those particular option. So you can view all your reminders in one shot itself. Elite TMS allows the user to use the tenant management information in the most efficient and simple manner. Thank you.